So let me ask you then, how do you, as a coach, when it comes to working with younger kids, and we're talking here age group between the ages of 8 and 10, when you're working with those hitters, how do you, as a coach, get a better understanding of if they're a visual learner or if they learn better feeling, or if they learn better auditory? How do you understand them as a player and understand which way you should go as teaching them as a coach?
Sure. So an easy answer would be you kind of test out all three and you see where does the frustration lie and where does something click. And I think you're never gonna it's never gonna be someone who's like, oh, you're only audio, you're only gonna do these drills. You just keep it in mind, like, listen, when they're starting to feel frustrated, this is a good drill to revert back to because this really falls into their wheelhouse. There was a study done forever ago, and this is something I've like just messed around with. And if a parent or coach is out there, they probably would find interest in this, where they took younger athletes and they realized that if you ask them a question and they look down before they go to answer, they're typically a kinesthetic learner.
Hmm.
And if their eyes shift left or right, like when they're trying to answer, they're typically an audio learner. And if they look up before they went to answer, they were typically a visual learner. And it was I don't know, it was just an interesting little study. I've tried it with some athletes, and I'm like, wow, that actually fit the mold. And some athletes it didn't. But it's one of those things where it's a neat little piece of research that had it in my back pocket that I always just think about every now and then. But yeah, you're trying to figure out basically where the athlete has a bias to. But you do want to always incorporate all three, and you're only going to do that by testing them out with the athlete.